What is going on, everyone? It's Nick from Breaking the Clutch. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Saturday. So let's kind of break down Kinsano post patch. But right before I do that, I need to preface with the next 2 to 3 weeks will pretty much be dedicated. You'll have about half of that time over the next 2 3 weeks dedicated to Colony and how does Colony fit into the new meta, strategies for Colony, etc. The other half of the next 2 3 weeks are going to include every other leader, pretty much. And we're going to try to figure out where they fit in post-patch, what's their strategies like, stuff like that. So starting today, you will see Kinsano gameplay. We're going to reassess Kinsano in the new meta of things. And then on Monday, you will see Isabel gameplay, commentary, stuff like that. And Wednesday, you'll see Decimus. So, and so on and so on. All right. And then we'll further elaborate into it the longer we play. Because obviously, this is my initial reaction post-patch. So things may change, and I'd imagine they will. So this is not set in concrete or set in stone, but these are just my opinions based on my initial reaction. Alright, with that out of the way, Kinsano, absolutely broken. Now, I hate to just, tell you that my initial reaction, it shouldn't be so visceral and angry and frustrating, but Kinsano's broken. There's a lot of things broken about Kinsano, and I think it honestly has to do with the switch of turret drop to heat of battle. So heat of battle is, and if I'm explaining this incorrectly, please elaborate in the comments. But I believe heat of battle is, or at least the way I interpret it, is once you kill a unit, your unit who has heat of battle gets a little bit of a bonus modifier or multiplier. So that means that whenever you kill units, you get a little extra damage behind you. You kill another unit, get a little more damage. And it's kind of like a chain reaction type thing, and it doesn't last the entire game. It just lasts within that short period that you're attacking units or buildings or anything like that. Alright, that out of the way. The opponent that I'm playing today does not use Jackrabbits. Now, the reason I used Jackrabbits was to counter his Flamers that he was going. I figured that the best way to counter Flamethrowers is Jackrabbits. Obviously, we've seen this before. That's currently been the way to stop the Flamethrower rush was Jackrabbits. Something about this particular game is overwhelming, and I don't. And again, if you see something in the gameplay that I could have done to prevent something like this, please let me know. But this guy had me wrapped around the map at all times because of the amount of bases he picked up and the amount of flamethrowers that he was producing. As you'll see, he's now flanking my base, right? And he's going to start bringing in a lot of units. Well, he's going to do it very shortly, if it's not already happening. The screen is very small on my computer, but promise you that, yeah, there it is. There's the flamethrowers. Now look how quickly they do damage. This is, of course, nothing different than what we've seen before, but once the heat of battle kicks in and units start getting a multiplier for killing bases and killing pads and killing units, I mean, this does become an issue. So without me even doing anything, I mean, we're just several minutes into the game. I'm doing well in the harassing. He's got a bunch of flamethrowers right behind me, and obviously it's because he picked up the mini base right behind me, or the expo, the small expo right behind me. And I should have picked that up, of course, but I went for the one on the left and one in the center. But I'll recover from this, okay? So initially I was like, all right, maybe he caught me off guard. It's time to sweep around and start killing some of those expos. Of course, that is obviously what you want to do. You want to take control of the map again. In my head, I still have this game won, because he's going flamethrowers. He's not doing any damage to my Jackrabbits. I'm able to produce these units much faster because I have 3 expos at the moment. So I'm not worried, right? He did startle me there. He got a little bit of my base. He got a whole lot of my base, but not gonna worry about that. Also, if you just saw previously, I was trying to put like generators on my base, and I kept going barracks. I think they need to adjust the way, like the stickiness of this little menu right there. For some reason, anytime I click on generator or something, I end up putting a barrack sound. Maybe it's me, but if any of you guys have that issue as well, let me know, because I do think it is a little bit sloppier than Halo Wars 1, the menu pad at least, or the dial pad. I thought that was perfect back in Halo Wars 1. Anything that you meant to click, you were pretty much clicking. But I do have that issue in this game. Alright, so he's attacked my main base a couple times now, and again, he drops in some flame hogs. He's constantly putting the pressure on, so I give him full credit for that. But I saw the damage he was doing to my base, so I went and got an expo. I figure it is time to put a plan B down, so to speak. So I'm going to end up rinsing these hogs pretty quickly. They're not good hogs, I mean, but what he's doing is he's distracting me for the broken part of Kinsano. He's distracting me to bring out Kinsano's hero, which is the most broken thing you will find in this game. And I warn you, this needs to be patched. I hope you guys vocalize and tweet 343 or CA or Sketch it, the community manager for 343, and let them know that there is something absolutely wrong with Kinsano's hero. You will see in just a few seconds with Redline and with Heat of Battle and with Kinsano hero, well, the Kinsano hero fully upgraded. Actually, I don't even know if it was fully upgraded. It was at least upgraded once, but it's a broken leader. It is the new eradication beam. And I don't say that lightly. You will see very soon. At this point in the game, I have not had any time to move up to go attack his main. I've literally been stuck on my side because of the spam of flamethrowers, the spam of flame hogs, and then you'll see in just a second, he has a Kinsano hero like blitz right past me, and I'm thinking to myself, that's not good. I don't think they did anything to him in the patch or to the hero in the patch, but something about it was just not feeling right for me. So I'll end up chasing Kinsano's hero down, and what you'll witness happen to my base, it's broken. It's not. There's nothing balanced about it. There's nothing strategic about it. It's just like the brute rush. We joke and say that that's cheese, but you can prevent a brute rush. This Kinsano here with Redline and Heat of Battle, I don't know what can be done. Now, I really hope for your guys' opinion on this, but wow. I just, and you'll see I'm paranoid at this moment in the game. I'm trying to figure out where are these units, because there was a unit that like attacked my side base, and I couldn't find it, so I'm figuring, alright, maybe it was just a glitch. Let's go back and let's try to retake control of the map. At this point, I mean, I have control of the map. I really do. He doesn't have expos. He doesn't have anything like that. Well, he's got that back left expo, but that's to be seen. That's to be, assumed. All right, so here it is. Here's the play that will show you guys how broken Kinsano's hero is, and it needs to be patched. I am gonna have all of my units attack this leader. Not taking much damage, and must be fire resistant. I'd assume something along those lines, something tricky. But watch what happens to my base here. I mean, if this isn't an eradication beam, I really don't know what is. The entire outside of the base is just going to drop. And that's one leader. That's absolutely crazy. That's not, I mean, there's one pad sitting on my base. So he sacrificed maybe he made one, we'll say he did one upgrade, which is 450. And then he bought Kinsano's hero, which is 400. That's all it took to kill my entire base. He left one generator standing. Imagine if I didn't turn around and kill that unit, or go back to attack the unit. There are situations in the game where if he hides a Kinsano, or if an enemy player hides a Kinsano hero right to the side of your base and then just stacks up on their own base and waits for you to attack, and once you attack with your units, they just push up to your main and then sacrifice their Kinsano, kind of like Atriox's Locust with the dying breath and the bulwark and stuff like that. I mean, that's pretty much the play. You wait, you hide, you defend your base, and as soon as they push up, you take your Kinsano hero, which you've placed on the other side of the map, in a corner, and you have them attack the base while you attack their units and defend your base with turrets and stuff like that. I mean, it's so broken. And I really do hope that 343 and CA take note of this and they fix this, because I really do think that this could be a big issue with the new patch. Now, I still have control of the map. There's still time to fix this, but I mean, he's got another Kinsano hero. No, I mean, you put a cooldown on everything else, but you didn't do it for Kinsano's hero, at least to my knowledge. And if there was a cooldown, then I didn't see it there, because that's another Kinsano hero at my base, rinsing everything. I didn't even have time to put up. I mean, look at it. There's nothing there. There's nothing that I could have put on there to help it. Now, if you take that cheese away, because I was talking about earlier, I mean, this is honestly a cheese strategy. It's a broken strategy. I was joking about brutes being a cheese, because you can prevent that. I think that was the point I was making earlier. Kinsano's hero, I think that's just pure cheese. I honestly don't know what you can do to prevent that. Again, you hide it to the side, you wait for the enemy to attack you, you defend, you have turrets, you have units at your main, and then you just sneak around and have Kinsano rinse the enemy base like the entirety of it. Even if there's turrets, I mean, honestly, I'm really baffled by this. And you'll see that I mean, I don't play him here. He's got a lot of units. He's got he dropped the I actually can't think of it, but it's like the group, the veteran group. He drops the veteran group, and I'm gonna be able to rinse it pretty well with just flame hogs. So I outplay him there. I've got his base to nothing, but that's it. He's gonna rinse my base, and he's got enough economy, or he's got a good enough economy to drop in more flame hogs. So you'll see, we end up trading a base, and I mean that's it. We trade bases. I don't have anything left. I barely have enough money. You'll see I try to sack the barracks, so I have enough money to purchase a base. But I mean, he's got a good enough economy because he wasn't spending so much money on units that he's able to pick up 3 bases on the map. He picks up the one to my right, the one to my left, and then one on my side. So he's got 3 bases. I have no bases, no money. It's over. I lost. He's gonna just put me to the timer, and that's it. I really want to hear you guys' opinion on this. I think this is an absolute, the definition of like cheese, just absolutely broken. It doesn't take any skill to have a Kinsano hero just walk up and rinse the base. Now everything else I thought was fantastic from this guy. He constantly harassed me with flamethrowers, kept me on my side of the map. I'm not bashing him or anything like that. I simply think that the Kinsano hero is just, it's the new eradication beam. It's devastating to bases. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. I hope you guys do have a fantastic Saturday. Expect a colony video tomorrow on Sunday, and then an Isabel gameplay / my opinion on Isabel in the current state of things. Yeah, most of you, hope a lot of you Isabel fans have had time to play with Isabel because, well, all right, I'll leave that for Monday. There's not much there. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.